This is Josiah Plays Sunless Sea. We are heading home. Stopping off. Oh! Not going anywhere the fuck near that thing. Not going anywhere near that thing. As we head for Shepherd Isles. Hopefully it won't notice us. Nope, don't turn this way. Nothing to see over here. Giant monster. Something awaits me. What could it be? Man, there is still a shitload of Sunless Sea left to explore. Field Haven! Yay! Lurk while at work. Work lurk. Saving. Port report. Let's see, this time... Excuse me, sorry about that. This time... Let's do... Tales of the Three Graves. We've seen it before. Gain a Z story and a memory of distant shores. Hunters at rest. That's shelling it, right? They're hunters. They killed a turtle the size of London and built their city on its shell. A ship from the Challonnet came by, hunting the midnight whale. 3 of them had died cowards, so their bodies couldn't go into the Z. They paid us for the land. In whale ivory. I still got a piece, but they keeps it safe. Interesting. Alright, well thanks for the story, folks. I think we're done here. So now we just head home. Back to London. Oh wait, to the light ship first. To the light ship. Through the Phosgene Bleaks. Nope. Nope. Western Angler Crab. You and I will not be having a battle, sir. We will not. We will not be having a battle. An electric shiver to the air. Storm is watching, the sailors would say. Oh, those sailors. Air is starting to get up there a little bit. Maybe I should turn my lights on. There's the light ship. Hello, light ship. Home waters. Sailors dawdle at the rail, watching for the lights of London. Yay, we're home. Almost. Speak to the crew. They long for news of home. I do happen to have some news. And they give me a Z story and take 5 of my terror. Well worth it. Thanks, light ship. Now to London. To London! Ho! We have a lot of port reports to turn in. Because what did we do? We went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We went to 10 ports. That is a lot of port reports. Plus we have a shipment of Sphinx Stone. So we're about to make money, 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 money! Money! That's what we're about to make. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bills, y'all. Echo, echo bills, y'all. Because echoes are the money in this. Yeah. Okay. Just tell me to stop anytime. Oh no, not the Revs! The revenue men. They're here to steal my thing of souls or whatever. It says don't cheek them, but I fully intend to cheek them. I have 88% chance with my veils being raised as it is, and before we even undertake this challenge, I'm gonna save. Because I can. Because I'm playing on Merciful mode, which allows you to save. Succeeded. The freest of trades. They tramp up and down your freshly mopped stairwells in their nasty boots. They poke and pry and prod, but they find nothing. Ha. Alright, we made it back. The lights of London welcome you home. Let's check for messages from the Harbor Master. Got a free evening. The Rose Market bustles. Something has changed. Someone wants to sign on. The Blind Bruiser. Okay. First thing we'll do is check the Rose Market to see if anything we have is specially valuable there this time. Long boxes and live specimen. We don't have any of that. So, we'll go to our lodgings. Actually, let's get rid of this Sphinx Stone so that we have some hold space. So this time, this is different than normal. This is different from when we normally bring the Sphinx Stone. Normally, we just do the delivery of Sphinx Stone. This is like a special event. A smiling woman in an elegant... elegant? Am I just making up words right now? In an elegant, jonquil gown, places a gloved hand on your arm. Are you waiting for the ministry men? They won't be coming. But I have a proposition for you. She has a proposition for our Sphinx Stone. Bright gown, bright hair. Her skin glows with health. Her smile is wise and merciless. She looks wise and merciless, you know. Good combination of things to be, I guess. The bright-eyed sequencer. That stone's full of old memories. The bazaar has been drinking them. She nods at the spires that loom over London, the dark limbs that sprawl through the streets. I have a better destination. Help us bring light here below, and we will reward you richly. Rich reward, light, these are happy words. Or I can refuse. Those bright, bright eyes, the unmistakable mark of the Dawn Machine. None understand the Dawn Machine, but all fear it. Who knows what its motives are, or hers. I'll accept. I think rich reward sounds good to me. A brilliant smile. Captain, thank you. You are clear of eye and clear of spirit. Bring the Sphinx Stone south to the Grand Geode. It was an Admiralty base once. Now it's something wonderful. She kisses you warmly on the cheek. We'll see you soon. So I have to deliver the Sphinx Stone to the Grand Geode, which I've been to down in the south, so I know where it is. Alright, well, it's still in my hold, unfortunately. Let's see, who's my new recruit? The Genial Magician. Apparently he's an engineer, increases veils and mirrors. I think I'm okay with my tireless mechanic, honestly. Let's see. Shops. Wait, who was it? The Ventures. This is the guy that wants the Cinelac. I can give him my... Yeah, something bright. Port Cecil in the Principles of Coral. It's usually northeast, or thereabouts. That's where Cintillac comes from. Around 1,000 echoes for 7. And I happen to have 7 Cintillac. So let's do it. I could use 1,000 echoes for reals. Thank you. Where I'm going, there will be light enough eventually, but we'll need something we can manage ourselves. But now I have further need of your services. So I gained 2 times objective. Venture is venture. New total 3. A dream and a scheme. He has a plan. Gained 1,000 echoes. Awesome. Lost 7 Cintillac. Coral that glimmers as if moonlit. It makes marvelous jewelry or terribly expensive tea. The venturer has a request. Speak to him further or check your journal. And I know he wants these other things, which is devil bone dice and outlandish artifacts, but I don't know where to get those. That frees up a little bit of hold space. I think I can sell Cintillac too. I can sell it for 70, and I have one. Let's sell the other one we have for 70. Do I have anything else to sell? Oh, I had 2 Mushroom Mine with me the whole time. I guess for the thing on Shepherd's Isle that I always forget about. I could have gotten rid of 7 of my supplies there. Damn, I wish I'd remembered that. Oh, okay. Still very, 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 very short of enough money to get a new ship. Unfortunately. The Alarming Scholar, I've got Distant Shores, Z Stories. I might not sell those things. Those don't take up hold space, do they? 1 supply, 2 fuel. 23, 24, 25. 26. Okay. So Z Stories and Distant Shore Memories, those kind of things don't take up cargo hold space anyway, so I could hold on to them. Maybe... Alright, let's go to the Admiral and turn in all our port reports then. Most of these we've already done before, so it'll be the same as usual. 1 fuel, 30 echoes. 1 fuel, 10 echoes. 1 fuel, 20 echoes. 1 fuel, 10 echoes. 1 and 20. 1 and 20. 1 and 30. 1 and 20. 1 and 20. But then Avid Horizon is a new one that we've never turned in before. I hope you intend to tell me that everything is quiet there. Yeah, it is. I got a favors out of that. Only 10 echoes, really? Considering how far away it is, I would have thought it would have been more. But okay. I don't think I need... Nothing new here. A visit from Mr. Sachs. Midnight. What's this? Midnight. A presence dominates your lodgings. Its fur-trimmed robe is the red of blood on snow. Over your chair hangs a familiar brown sack, bulging with offerings. Londoners give generously to the crimson beast of winter. Anything to be rid of it. The figure stares into the fireplace, smelling of soft musk and harsh ammonia. I require a sturdy vessel and a captain. Yours comes recommended. You will suffice. Mr. Sachs, take my service, an ancient contract, words not to be spoken lightly. You may wish to wait till you've explored the main trading ports around London before doing this. Or Mr. Sachs, take your leave. You will not be intimidated by in your own lodgings. There's no penalty for this. You'll be able to accept this contract at a later time of your choosing. Let's just hold off on that decision for right now. I would accept it right now, except for the fact that my hold is still full of Sphinx Stone, so I really need to go get rid of that first before I do anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of has to be first priority. I have a ton of fuel, now that I got all that fuel from... I don't have much space in my hold for food, though. Fuel. Because all that damn Sphinx Stone. Alright, well, let's buy all the supplies that I can. And, oh yeah, my lodgings. I can spend time with my family and reduce my terror, I think. I can read the papers. Gain some free supplies there. And lost a point of terror. Gain news, that's good. And I can spend time with my family. It's a delight, but will it always be a delight? The Sailor knows two worlds. I can tell tales of far lands. It was something you saw far across the black ocean. Share it. I can tell tales of the Z. You've come home safe, but you nearly didn't. Tell them how. Or I can just enjoy their company. An evening in the parlor with your child and your sweetheart, and so to bed. I don't know which one of these I want to do. Save on number 11. Let's see what these all do. If I tell tales of far lands... I lose 17 terror, I lose my memory of distant shores, and I gain 5 memoir Z fever. Oh, that's making my child want to become a captain. Your child's eyes grow round as pennies. They store up the memories as dream fuel. Much later, you find the scene you described scrawled on a foolscap sheet by a childish hand. Or... The Unterzee does not forgive, and will not forgive you. Or... Wait, what? Time with your family is locked. Why? Possible that I loaded the wrong one. That's what he needs. Submit port reports. Visit from Mr. Sachs. Time with family again. So if I tell tales of the Z, lose terror, gain... So it basically did the exact same thing as the other thing. The Z-fog coils fat and white against the window. With a delighted shriek, your child disappears under the blanket. Okay. Or if I just spend time with them. Ooh, look at the big scary crab monster. If I just spend time with them. Just enjoy their company. I lose 17 terror, gain a restful night, don't lose up, don't lose and or use up any of my tales or memories of distant shores or any of that. Crumpets and bleak jam, and what happens when you spin a child round so fast they're very nearly sick. Quiet at evening's end, shared stories, bats beating at the windows, and much later, the warmth of renewed passion after the cold salt of the sea. Alright. Let's stick with that. My terror is back down to 0. So now I need to buy all the food that I can. And now my hold is full. And that's all the... And I need to go straight down to the geode and get rid of this Sphinx stone. Because it's filling up my whole damn ship. It's been a long time since I went south. I've been going north over and over so many runs in a row. Be nice to go south again. Alright, so we're done here. We are done here. So we're gonna head down. We're gonna stop at Mutton Island. We're gonna stop at Giannotti Harbor. We're gonna stop at the Iron Republic. And then we're gonna go straight to the Grand Geode. Ruina's Rocks. Do I want to fight that thing? Not really. It's not really worth it. It's about to come kick my ass, though. Ah, shit. Another one? Took some hull damage there. Alright, Mutton Island. Don't need to take drinks. Don't need a mascot. We will get a port report, chat with the fishermen. Do I want to explore the shore or visit the hilltop above town? Let's visit the hilltop. Well, that didn't do me a whole lot of good. You stand on a cliff top looking over the little village. Smoke from the chimney of the Cock and Magpie drifts straight upwards. As you watch, the smoke tilts. The sudden wind thins it to a pencil smudge, then nothing. The wind screams unexpectedly, like a god cut in half. What a noise! It must be the caves around the island channeling the air. At least that's the most comforting explanation. Below you, the locals each take nips from a shared flask and make a toast towards the mainland. The wind is a southerly. 2 fragments and gain 2 terror. That's kind of lame. Kind of lame. Scary shark with scary stuff on its scariness. Let's explore the shore instead. Oh, beachcombing. Take a stroll along the beach. Perhaps the Z has brought you something. Remnants of a shipwreck. What's washed up here? A nasty glob of goo. It lies on the shingle like a discarded heart. Something glinting. Just bottle glass? Driftwood? A smooth, dark surface. Let's check out the remnants of a shipwreck. Holy crap, 12 fuel? Oh man, I've got to get rid of some stuff because my hold is too full. Drums of fuel stamped with the marks of the Royal Navy. Some Navy picket met its end out here. Well, you can find a use for it. Well, man, it'd be nice if I could take all that fuel, but I can't. I can't take any of it, basically. Bummer. Finding all that free fuel and not being able to take it is sadness. I just dumped 12 barrels of fuel into the sea. That's no good. Let's see what else could have happened instead. That's just too depressing. Let's check out something glinting. Is it just bottle glass? Ooh, it's 90 fragments. Not bad. Gained a secret. Just bottle glass, but there's a message in the bottle. A page from a journal. The writer has described a debauched afternoon in thrilling detail. Who threw this in the sea? Was it some botched attempt at blackmail? Or a love affair gone sour? I'll take 90 fragments. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get out of here. Fortunately, my hold is completely full. I want to clear some map blackness over here on my way down. Stick along the shore here. What is that? It's an auroral megalops. That I could actually fight, but what does it say? It says, little ships throng their waters here. The crew grow wistful. They swap old stories of Sunless Sea, as opposed to Sunless Sea, which is the name of the game. We draw nearer to the Cumaean Canal, the way to the surface. The way to the surface? Leave me alone, auroral megalops. You're not worth killing. Apparently I can't clear this little bit right here. Unfortunate. Discovered the Cumaean Canal. The sailor raises her head, sniffs sharply. Blood on the wind. Dun dun dun, that sounds dramatic. The Albertine Gates. Giannotti Harbor. An electric shiver to the air. Storm is watching, the sailors would say. I need something awaits me, please. Surprised I don't have it by now. Surprised I don't have it by now. Wait, I do. Apparently. It's just the little icon isn't showing up. That's weird. Command Canal staging area. Here the dark waters run down from the surface from a brighter sea. Alright, let's get our port report. Perfunctory port report. Can't travel to the surface now. I can listen for some surface gossip, though. The ships of the surface linger here. This is their lifeline to a warmer place. Ooh, I got moves in the great game. That's kind of valuable. A sorry end. A card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scrabble from the coins that spill from her pockets. But you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlook. Curious markings, dates, times, code names. Spies work? Sweet. Expensive fuel and supplies. There's a gilliflower, which is another thing I can't fight. Because my ship is small and weak, and my gun is small and weak. The Catarine's Arch discovered. Pretty cool looking. Oops. Just crashed into the coast here and did a little hull damage. My bad. Sizzling vapors rise from the sea. Time slips sideways. A coil of rope has stung a stoker and his fellows beat it to death. We are under the hand of the Iron Republic. This is like where the devils live. Far off, very far off, someone screams. The Iron Republic is cool. There's a ship that's too tough for me to deal with. The Iron Republic. It's a beautiful place. This is where you can get super cheap fuel. Of course, I can't afford to buy any fuel right now because I'm hurting on supplies and have no hold space. Kugel's Bluff. I wonder if I can discover something if I sail in here. I've discovered how to damage my hull some more. Damn it! I'm banging the crap out of my hull. Back to the Iron Republic. Manual save. Hell's client state. Be wary. Their laws are not the laws of man or nature. Alright, so we've been here. We've read this stuff before. If I had a whole bunch of terror, I could listen. I could allow my sailors some time ashore. Probably this will increase your terror. Perhaps something else horrible will happen. Wow! That's tempting. Market of Hungers. Pile a port report. Yes, port report. Lost 2 hearts. Permanently? Holy shit. It won't be entirely straightforward. The streets won't lie straight, and the ink freezes whenever you look away from the inkwell. New passions. The sensations of the Republic are overwhelming. This is a desire for years. That is a hatred for fountains. Here is an emotion that can only be expressed mathematically. Now you are awash with a nostalgia for the hatching of the egg. Write it down. Write it all down. Perhaps you'll be rid of it. I got a tale of terror and a memory of distant shores, and my port report. But I had lost 2 hearts, which is terrible. Terrible, terrible. See if I can get those hearts back. Let's see, I have 7 secrets. Let's get a heart here. Let's get those hearts back by using a couple secrets with my bandaged cook. I can't do anything with the Tittering Artificers project because I don't have Stygian Ivory or Devil Bone dice. I could go to the Market of Hungers, the Parliament of Flies. Gained Terror. The Market of Hungers with its spires and sigils. Is it a parody of the bazaar? Today, flies fill its arcades. Buzz, buzz. A new day comes. Visit the shops tab. After this visit, the Parliament will no longer be here. The Republic will seek zoop and supplies instead. Gained a fragment. Gained a terror. The Calvary Doctrine is open for business. Out with the old laws, in with the new. Market of Hungers, the Calvary Doctrine. Sell Scintillac here for slightly more than I sold it in. Can buy fuel here cheap. Can't buy. Can't buy supplies though, which is a problem. My people are gonna starve to death here in a second. Damn. Calvary Doctrine. On days such as this, the market is filled with crucified dragons and laws in waiting. They whistle a welcome. Gained a terror. The House of Milks. Oh, now I can buy supplies. No, I can't. I can only sell supplies. And Zoop. The color, old blood on snow. The taste, paprika, mushrooms, irony. The recipe, closely guarded. Could buy sacks of dark drop coffee beans. All the fire of hell and the aroma of heaven, but I don't know where I would sell those. Plus, I don't have any hold space, and I really need supplies. I really need supplies. I would buy some cheap fuel while I'm here, but I'm not really in a situation to do that at the moment. With my hold space and my supply situation, I've got to save. Am I going to have enough supplies to make it to Grand Geode and back to... If they don't sell supplies at Grand Geode, I could be seriously screwed. Seriously screwed. Screwed. I'm gonna start starving. Nope. Iron Republic. Oh god, I'm getting wrecked. Suffered 10 damage. The Dreadnought. No, no. No, no. Oh my god, my ship is getting destroyed. Getting destroyed. This is very bad. Plus, we're gonna start starving here in a fucking second. This is very bad. Hey, Noxmoo. Fire phasers, yeah. My guns couldn't even... I couldn't even begin to take that thing on. Came on deck to find the metal sharp with sparks. Ozonal coronas haunt the ship. This is Dawn's Edge. Oh man, we're gonna starve. Please tell me they sell supplies at Great Grand Geode. Or they'll give me some for delivering the Sphinx Stone or something. Distant song like a mirage. I'm gonna save on number 12. Alright, so we've been to the Grand Geode before. Compile a port report. Purchase an element of dawn from the Commodore. You need all 50 supplies. Holy shit. And vital intelligence. And 7 crew. And memoirs of Sunstroke. Port report. The Marines are watching. Alright, let's deliver the Sphinx Stone and get that shit out of our hold, and hopefully we'll be rewarded with massive monies and supplies. Yeah, there's no shop here to buy supplies. Shit. The bright-eyed sequencer sent you here. Another equally bright-eyed quartermaster awaits you in your stones. The stones! Marvelous! The bazaar is the enemy of our light. It's the enemy of anyone with eyes, too. Nasty, greedy, tentacled thing. Well, our light will sort it out, you'll see. Because you have eyes. And wonderful eyes they are, too, if I might say so. This stone of yours will help. And we reward those who help us. Here. A bundle of banknotes. Here. A monograph on perception. And here. She leans forward and kisses you, once on each eyelid. As she draws back, the world is changed. You always knew the Neath was a place where the laws of the sunlit world did not apply. But now, somehow, you can see it. Is this chaos? Or freedom? The quartermaster directs her laborers to pack up the stone. The Z is quiet. The geode glows like a lamp. You've delivered the last load of Sphinx Stone. I now have a searing enigma. Mysteries are fire. Truth burns. The light, it's pretty. Menaces, yearning, burning. You now have rising supremacy, the dawn machine. On the sun, the sun, the sun, the sun. No longer have any Sphinx Stone. 1,000 echoes. Ooh. And I gained a mirrors permanently. And I gained a secret. That's pretty great. I'm still going to starve to death trying to get home, unfortunately, but that's all really good stuff. Ask to speak to someone in authority. Let's see. The Commodore may be able to give you a few minutes. The Commodore shakes your hand warmly. He's a handsome, open-faced fellow in an immaculate Navy uniform. His office is equally handsome. It overlooks the glittering interior crystal cliff. It must be as well lit as any study in the Neath. He deflects questions about the purpose of this installation. Classified, you know. But smilingly offers you tea, biscuits, and mineralogical anecdotes. The biscuits are good, but the anecdotes rather blend one into the next. You find yourself nodding and then jerk suddenly awake. The Commodore is smiling. Your cup is empty. You feel well. Very well. A little euphoric, even. Come back soon, he says softly. Memoir Sunstroke hasn't changed. The light, that's all for now. Lost 5 terror. Gained a memory of distant shores. That's nice, but I still need some fucking supplies. Very, very badly. Very, very badly. Alright, let's, Save on 11. And, okay. Is there somewhere down here where I could get some fucking supplies? They don't sell them at Iron Republic. I don't think they sold them there either. Oh man, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. So screwed. Fed the crew for the last time. Hunger's building up. Maybe I'll get lucky and this time when I go to the Iron Republic they'll have... Because they have a market that changes like each time, and so sometimes it has different stuff, so maybe this time it will have supplies. No, no, no! It's coming after me! Ah! My ship's gonna get blown the fuck up! We won't even have time to starve to death. Oh god, I only have 23 hull left. Oh my god, I only have 11 hull left! Oh my god, I have 1 hull left! Ahem. Shipwrecked. Your ship founders. There are screams, a flood of dark water, the unforgettable sound of a ship's spine breaking. Slip beneath the waves, perhaps you'll be remembered in song. Slip beneath the waves that you provided for your heir. No. Fortunately, we're gonna have to load this back. Are you able to get back to London? Well, the trip to London is so long that I'm gonna starve on the way there, is the problem. I'm way down here. London's way the fuck up here. Which I'm gonna need food long before I get there. Maybe if I just go this way, I'll find a place that sells food over here someplace. It's almost better to try that than anything else. Exploring in the desperate hope of finding a place that sells food. Keep sending the bat out. Port Carnelian. Alright, there's Port Carnelian. Maybe they have food there. If they do, I could be saved. Yes, there's a Z Nom Nom factory over there. Yeah! Hopefully. The Carnelian coast, far to the south, the Neath roof glimmers above the mountain of light. Discovered Rollius Bluff. What is that? Bemustache? Behemostache? That thing looks like it would kick the crap out of me. There's a port. I'm gonna make it there before people start starving. A false star flares in the cavern roof directly above you. Flares and fades. Discovered Port Carnelian. I have plenty of hold capacity now. Fallen London's sole imperial possession. Treasure it. London's first Unterzee colony sweats under a blanket of southern heat. To the right of the dock, the sapphire mines yawn. To the left, the governor's house stands, prim as an Elderwick mansion. Behind lies the fungal jungle, ghostly and white and violet. Alright, well there's a lot of stuff I can do here. First things first, it's time to save. Number 12. Shops. Yes, I can buy supplies here! Oh my god! And they're actually cheaper than London. I just found the supply mecca of the world. Port Carnelian Market, not just sapphires, although there are quite a lot of sapphires. The stalls are almost the same as Wolfstack, so are the sounds. The scents are utterly different. I can buy solace fruit here too, which sells for, I don't remember how much, but a goodly amount I think, elsewhere. In smaller quantities, delightful and refreshing. In larger quantities, one of the very nicest ways to die. Sapphire exchange. Actually, this place is indeed mostly sapphires. So romantic. I can sell mushroom wine here for 23, just like I can in Vendor Bite. I can buy coffee beans. I can buy caskets of sapphires. It was the laconic general who named the Carnelian coast. Then she discovered it was full of sapphires. Imagine her embarrassment. Mountain sherd. This was struck from the side of the mountain of light. Who is the god called stone? It is holy. Treat it accordingly. If you don't treat it as holy, it can still be sold as a captivating treasure. Usable in combat to summon Mount Nomad. Wow. It costs 2,000. Alright. Well, we are saved. By exploring with the last of our food, we managed to find a place that sells food for cheap. Right before we would have starved. So that's awesome. Meanwhile, there's lots of stuff to do here. Visit Murgatroyd's Imperial Tea Shop. Behind the windows, spoons clink on china. That costs 20 echoes. Call at Heartscross House, where the governor administers this distant fleck of Her Majesty's empire. Talk to a tiger in the Blue Bazaar. The Carnelian Coast's padding natives are eloquent, placid, and acerbic most of the time. Call at a room above a bookshop. The diplomats of the Khanate were expelled from Port Carnelian following the Galatea incident. Only one remains behind. Not in any official capacity, you understand. Chimerical Jim, how you doing? Good to see ya. What's going on? Oh, a tea shop. How can you resist? I know, indeed. How can I? I don't know if you just got here or if you were here a few minutes ago, but you missed my desperate race for trying to find a place to find food as I was about to starve to death. And then I stumbled upon this place that not only sells food, they actually sell it for cheap, which is amazing. I got super lucky. Pan for sapphires in the fungal jungle. Somewhere in its heart runs a river of shining stones. 29% chance. Influence affairs in Port Carnelian. Your network's influence over the colony is extensive. How will you use it? Apparently I need networks Port Carnelian 3, which I don't have. Insinuate an agent into Port Carnelian. This place is thick with spies. Who would notice another? Once your agent is in place, you can tap your network for information, or use it to influence affairs here. Poor chance. Can't even do it, though, because I don't have a diplomatic agent. So basically, it looks like I can do one of these three things, all of which require no port report. So as soon as I do one of these, I'll probably get a port report, like a different port report, and then I won't be able to do the other two, is what it looks like. You know, I can spend 20 echoes. I have a lot of money now. I mean, not really, considering I need like 7,000 to get my new ship, but whatever. Let's visit the tea shop. Well, hold on. I'm going to save again. Now that I know that I've arrived in a place where I'm saved due to the existence of cheap food. Even the fuel's fairly cheap. It's not as cheap as London, and it's not as cheap as Iron Kingdoms, or Iron whatever. The Iron Republic, but it's almost as cheap. And the supplies are actually cheaper. Alright, I saved. Let's go to the tea shop. Behind the windows, spoons clink on china. Home away from home. They import the doilies from London, but the tea is local. Blue and smoky. The crumpets are warm. The tablecloths white. You could almost imagine you were back in Vale Garden, except for the tiger lounging on a divan. It laps tea from an azure bowl and complains about the recent nostalgic trend in poetry. You know, if I went to a tea house and there was an actual tiger in there just chilling, I would be pretty excited. I would go back to that place. That would get a good Yelp review from me. Even tigers have tea here. Alright, I lost 20 echoes to lose 5 terror. That really wasn't worth it for me, but I don't care. I'll stick with it. So do I want to go to the governor's house, talk to a tiger, or a room above a bookshop? Well, obviously let's just try all three. We can reload the saved game. So let's try the governor one. A port report. The governor is very, very busy. An attaché offers you a bowl of sugared puffballs and explains the work the governor does among the natives. Got to keep them happy, what? After all, they are tigers. How fares little London? Yeah, see, then it won't let me do the other two. Let's just see what the other two entail. As I have the power to roll back time. Sounds like the time you went to Wales. I've never been to Wales. I've been to London. I visited London for a few days on 2 different occasions. I've been kind of around London, really, in the very immediate area of London, but I've never actually been any further away than that in the United Kingdom, anywhere else. I mean, real London, obviously, we're talking about real life, not the London in this game, which I just realized how that could be confusing, considering the context. Let's talk to a tiger. Trouble abroad. The Blue Bazaar is Port Carnelian's great indoor market. Arched, lofty, plush with patterned carpets where the vendors display their wares. Most of all, awash with gossip. The tiger chats about the banded prince, their supposed monarch, and his palace deep in the jungle. You lever the conversation onto the state of his people. He has no complaints, he says. Not even about the recent reinstatement of the travel restriction on natives, nor the report of a tiger killed at the jungle's edge. His tail flicks. Oh, so there might be some trouble brewing here. So is this supposed to be like India? Like a reference of sorts to when, you know, India was a colony of Great Britain? And the tigers were supposed to be representative of the Indian people? Could be. Check out the other one. A pneumatic rat sender can assist with battle repairs. Well, yeah, sometimes you just need rats sent pneumatically. Room above a bookshop. The diplomats of the Khanate were expelled from Port Carnelian following the Galatea incident. Only one remains behind. Nothing in the official capacity, you understand. Off the record. No, I'm retired now, he tells you cheerfully. His crockery is white as the moon and rimmed with gold. Over tea, he comments sympathetically on the governor's difficulty. I feel for the man, I really do. And asks probing questions regarding your travels. You manage to squeeze in a few of your own. Oh, the Khan is very fond of sapphires. Blue is his favorite color. Alright. Well, I bet each of those different port reports has a different effect when you take it back to the Admiralty in London, so I'm going to get the first one first so that I remember, you know, which one I got, so that next time I come here I'll get the... So I'll just get the official one from the governor first. I could try panning for sapphires. The chance is very low. Let's give it a shot. I succeeded! Even with like a 26% chance. Just gained 36 echoes. That's cool. A glimmer of truth. Braving the jungle's violet spore drifts, you find a narrow stream. You kneel among the red-capped agarics that spot its bank. It doesn't heave with sapphires as the story is promised, but an afternoon's panning yields a pocket full of glittering shards. Just got some money. Yay. Alright, I'm done here. So let's talk about buying some supplies. Try to keep in mind that you can buy solace fruit here for $2.50. Because I remember seeing that you could sell solace fruit back in London or maybe some other places, and I want to see how much it sells for. To see how valuable it would be to come pick up a whole load of solace fruit and take it back. Alright, so supplies. Let's buy... Oh, I have tons of hold capacity now. Let's buy like 20. And then we'll go back to the Iron Republic and fill up the rest of our hold with cheap fuel. My money's gonna party like it's $29.99. Dun 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 dun. Rest in peace, Prince. Alright. Well, that is going to do it for this episode. So thanks for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Sunless Sea.